perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Well, my little Jody was up and out of the house super early this morning. She was going to a country town an hour or a little more away to get in line to try to be a walk-in to get her real ID. Because she had that appointment for months and months. And because you know how she is. She's not going to just wait till the last minute on stuff. So she had this appointment and she showed up with all her paperwork, or so she thought. She had her social security card and everything. And then they said, you need your marriage license. She didn't have that. So they sent her away. No appointments left between now and when we're supposed to fly again. So she's just having to go do like I did and wait in the line, see if they get through appointments faster than they thought, and they can work in a walk-in.
Marriage license. I didn't realize you needed that.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
A lot of women said they didn't need it. But I think the official rules, when they tell you to come, when you're coming to get your ID, to bring your marriage license. So some of them enforce it, and I guess some don't.
Crazy.
That is crazy. And I think I talked to her the day she had that experience. She was like, I even brought my social security card, like with my married name on it, and that it didn't matter.
Yeah. Because in order to get your social security card with a new name on it, you got to show your marriage license. When that happens, like you wouldn't have it, Well, unless you had a forgery or something.
Yeah.
Think about how many people those show up without it. I mean, because that's not something you think about,
Well, maybe some of those will show up today without it, and then they'll get sent on their way and she can take their spot.
Yeah. That's the way it works. Every day people get turned. Yeah. Golly. Well, hopefully she'll get it today.
Yeah.
Because is it that you can't fly without?
That's what they say. You got to have the real ID to be able to get on a flight. And her passport is expired because we haven't been out of the country in a long time. So it just expired.
Yeah.
The last time we had to fly, she used it, and then that was it.
Yeah.
TJ might be flying solo to Turks and Caicos, baby. Woo woo.
Not solo. We're going, but let's not get crazy.
Yeah. But it's just it's to Nashville where we're supposed to be going next month. I'm sorry, in September. And so, I've already been hearing, well, I mean, I guess we may just have to drive. It's not that far. Wouldn't be that much longer, I guess, to drive. And I'm like, who the hell is we?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, you can drive and pick me up at the airport when you get there.
Yeah. She is right, though. Sometimes if you're not driving too far, it's like kind of a hassle, depending on the situation. But
yeah, and you can't stop and get honey buns along the way when you're on a flight.
True.
Good point.
What am I talking about? I can't have honey buns.
Yeah.
Have you been bugging her about like you need to handle your business kind of thing?
Oh no. Anytime I have one of those to give to her, she starts giving me 50 back.
I'm sure.
It's like, well, you had plenty of time to get out of that studio, and here you are at the last minute, not knowing what you're going to do.
Yep.
Throw it right back at me.
Yeah.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Make your company part of the new radio explosion. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Riggins, I know we're always ahead of the rest of the country when it comes to stories that go viral and stuff like that. The other day when you were talking about the canned ham, the deviled ham stuff,
Sure.
Did you have a whole list of canned foods that were popular 50 years ago that nobody eats anymore? Did you have that whole list, or just the canned ham?
It was a list of things that we don't eat anymore, but not all of them were just canned items.
Okay. Well, they put out a list of just the canned items. Canned macaroni and cheese.
Oh,
People used to love that. It was Chef Boyardee.
Oh.
Canned whole chicken.
Oh,
I still eat that from time to time.
Like canned chicken.
Yeah, it's instead of tuna because I can't stand
Yeah.
tuna, so I'll eat the canned chicken.
Yeah.
We've talked about the canned tamales. That
Yeah.
used to be a big deal.
love those as a kid.
Have y'all ever seen the cans of boiled peanuts?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. And I love them.
You do like the ones in the can?
I love them. I don't
do.
buy them, but I love. Of course, I know. I love boiled peanuts.
Canned brown bread. They say that that's primarily in the Northeast, so who cares?
Yeah.
Let's see. Canned pork brains with milk gravy.
Oh.
Okay, no.
Oh.
No.
They said that's still available on Amazon.
Pork brains and gravy?
Yeah, pork brains with milk gravy. Yeah, like the white gravy.
Oh my God.
I know. Sounds delicious. Spam spread is no longer available. I guess it was more, it may have been like potted meat.
Or like a pate,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. Spam pate. Yum. I don't even know how this worked. Old El Paso canned tortillas. They said they were made with just corn, water, and salt. But you store tortillas, but let you store tortillas on the shelf. So you just put them in the can.
Okay.
Now, this is one of my all-time favorites, and I still love it to this day. Canned ribs.
Classic.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go home and open a can of ribs, maybe. Wait, what?
They said that it was an Armour brand, and they were specially cut to work with the can, then smoked with hickory chips for great flavor, quote unquote.
Great. Sounds great.
Now this does sound good. Libby's fruit float. You just add milk and stir, and the result was a frothy milkshake-like dessert that was reminiscent of a pudding.
Oh.
But I guess it had fruit in it. And it says Betty Crocker spoon and bake cookie dough. But don't they still make that Toll House cookie dough in a container that you can just scoop out and plop it on a pan and
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I've seen that.
And now you can just eat it, raw. Back in the day, you could.
I guess this was in a can though.
Oh, well, I'd still try it.
Non-perishable. Oh yeah, I'd eat it right out of the can.
Yeah.
Just like pork and beans.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say bring them all back. Change Lindsay's diet completely as the old woman that she is. She would eat all that stuff.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's the TJ and Riggins Show. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
So you've heard me talk about Mandu Charlotte, and now it's your time to go for absolutely free. Mandu Charlotte is an electromuscle stimulation workout. It's only 15 minutes, and it feels like you've been in the gym for hours. You're toner, leaner, stronger. You feel better in your clothes. You look better in your clothes. What's not to love? So check out Mandu Charlotte at tjriggins.com/fitness and get your first session free. Mandu Charlotte.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
So there's something happening on the internet that I absolutely love. There is somebody who has contacted us to share a message about one member of the show. Now, this did not come into the show account. This came to me directly. So make of that what you will. It says, hey guys, I just wanted to take a moment to shout out someone who, in my opinion, doesn't get nearly enough credit on the air. Lindsay. I've been a loyal...
I know. I'm
I've been a loyal listener for your show for many years, when it was the Ace and TJ show and now the TJ and Riggins show. And while I love the whole crew, there's just something about Lindsay that always makes my day. She's hilarious, all caps, like truly laugh out loud funny. And you can tell she's not just tossing out jokes. I know you don't like hearing this, but it's true that she keeps you all in line.
Oh, well,
Okay.
that's not hard to do.
Yeah, I agree with her to that point.
But it's not just that. The timing, the flow, the way you all stay on track mostly, it's got Lindsay written all over it. I get the sense that without her, the whole show might just go spiraling into chaos.
Agreed.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the same could be said about her house. You can tell Lindsay is the glue that holds things together, both on the show and probably in her personal life too. If her home's anything like your studio, I imagine without her, it'd collapse into a pile of laundry, missed appointments, and empty pizza boxes.
Well, that's, yeah.
I just wanted to give credit where credit is due. You don't sing her praises enough. Lindsay is the unsung hero of the show, and we listeners see her, and we appreciate everything she brings to the table. One of the greatest radio personalities ever. Keep being awesome, Lindsay. That is from Holly.
Oh, best friend.
Wait, is it really?
It's from a woman named Holly.
Okay.
No, it's not. No, it's not your friend Holly. I don't think.
Oh, okay. I'm like, that's so
to
nice. It would have to be. Actually, Holly, I'm going to mail you our deal. I'm going to mail you a gift. That is so sweet.
Wow.
Hmm.
So that
Now,
is.
I will agree with her. I am the glue that holds my family together. That is absolutely correct. The show, I don't know. Y'all did just fine with me for a decade when I wasn't on. But listen.
That is also true.
Yeah. Just fine. But thank you nevertheless.
Right. So, yeah. What the meaning of all of this is that Lindsay is married to a man who doesn't even know how to get out of bed or get himself to work or do anything without her holding him together. That's what she's saying.
That's pretty accurate. Hope he's not listening.
That's exactly what empty pizza boxes. That has, that's what that is written all over that.
It's not that bad, but I am holding this. I run a tight ship.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Right. And you both have your things that you do in the home. It's a division of labor.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And if it weren't for him, you would be dying to have some empty pizza boxes because you'd be starving.
That's true. That's actually accurate. Yeah. Yeah. I'd be eating pork and beanie weenies.
Yeah. Which you would love. So you'd be fine.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Sounds great.
You'd be like, I'm not fancy.
More TJ and Riggins. Prime Plus members get extra funny, commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at tjriggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Okay, here we go. We have a Lindsay alert. So I predict that there will be a from Lindsay with this story. Are you ready?
Ready.
The amusement park called Ohio's Cedar Point has a new thrill ride, and it's called Siren's Curse. So I guess it's some kind of a huge roller coaster type thing. It opened last month, and it's already stranded riders at least 4 times.
I can't even hear that. There's hair that is like standing up on my arms.
Yeah.
Are they upside down? I want to know.
I just assume that wherever they are, when they're stuck, it's an unpleasant situation because I get the heebie-jeebies too, thinking about like when all of those people were stuck for so long upside down in that loop on the roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
And that just gives me nightmares. That's like thinking about being buried alive.
Yeah.
Same. I get the same feeling from that.
And then again, if the ride doesn't start back up, does an individual person have to come and get each person off? Like, how does that work?
I don't know. I'm because if they're upside down, I mean, you can't even. I don't know how you would dump them into a bucket, like a bucket truck or something.
Yeah.
They'd have to fall on their heads somehow or another, and you'd have to catch two of them at the same time if they're on in one car and there's just one thing that comes over to hold them in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how they would do that.
I mark my words, I'll never get on a roller coaster again. I mean, I did when I was younger. I'll never do it again.
But if you like roller coasters, how long do you have to go between stranding riders on it to the time you feel like you think it's okay to get on it? It would be longer than a week or so. I can tell you that for me.
Yeah.
And they said 4 in the last month.
Yeah.
That's one a week.
Like, you're just stupid at that point. The third batch of those people are just idiots. Like,
I agree.
Stranded twice.
Or maybe they don't even know. Maybe they're just so psyched out about going to this roller coaster. Maybe they haven't even seen the news.
Yeah.
I think they should put signs up though. You know how in factories and all they'll put, however long it's been since their last major accident.
Mm-hmm.
Do the same with roller coasters and go, it's been this long since a malfunction.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't alert people.
Yeah. Put it right there where you got to be this tall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gosh. Oh, wow.
What would it be for you, Riggins, if the time between the last malfunction?
I think we've got to have a season. I think the park needs to be open for the entire season, and then the next time. There's no way I'm going back after the first malfunction within a year.
And you know what happened at all 4 of them? The people in line complained because they had to get out of line. And then when they announced that it was fixed, they ran back over and got right back in line.
No.
Oh, you're kidding.
I'm telling you, that's what they do. I've seen that at Disney World.
Then that's their fault. I'm just going to leave it there. That's their fault.
They're like, what are the odds now? Well, they're pretty good.
Yeah, 4 times in the last month. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's 25%.
TJ and Riggins coming up.
The TJ and Riggins Show is available to stream every weekday around 7 a.m. Eastern at tjriggins.com. Stream it on your phone, on your iPad, in your car, on your laptop at work, or even from your smart home devices. You might be saying, hey, Riggins, I can't listen live. Well, that's not a problem. Listen later as a podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Amazon Music, or at tjriggins.com. The Week in Review, Group Therapy, The Extra Funny Podcast, the TJ and Jody's House Podcast, all of your favorites every day of the week. Listen live or listen later at tjriggins.com.
Hey, it's TJ, the number one influencer for Cozy Earth. And, they're having a big thing going on now with summer deals up to 55% off. They say they made too much stuff. Other people say it's overstocked, but Cozy Earth's a little too classy to say that. That's right. So you still get that big 41% discount when you go to tjriggins.com/deals and then use the code TJ at checkout. Cozy Earth is fantastic. Check them out today and save.
Book your stay at the Hyatt Centric Charlotte South Park. That's where all of our guests stay because it's awesome. They've even got 2 spectacular restaurants on site. You're going to love your stay at the Hyatt Centric Charlotte South Park. Book your stay today at tjriggins.com/Hyatt.
What is new radio? New radio is
Streaming everywhere.
listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Okay, there seems to be some sort of a miscommunication between staff members yesterday, having to do with this trashy show that Lindsay watches and giving Riggins wrong information or something. I don't know, but they were in a little bit of a tiff earlier.
Well, do you want to?
Yeah. Okay. So here's what happened. So behind the scenes, Lindsay was talking about this new show that she's really into. And she had brought it up during this conversation. TJ goes, "Oh, Jody's watching that as well." So I hear Lindsay's watching a new show. Jody's watching it too. Ladies are going to love it. Let me post something about it on social media. So after the show was over, I went to go make the post and I texted Lindsay. I said, "Tell me that show you guys are watching." And she sends me like 3 shows, and I'll read them if I can. Give me 1 second. Yeah, the shows are We Were Liars, The Huntresses, and The Better Sister. And I'm thinking, okay, I don't know. What was the one that you were talking about that was the long conversation? Like, I didn't say any of this, though. And I was like, got it, thanks. I'll just go find out myself because I can just tell these are not the right ones. So I'm Googling around and I find The Huntresses, and it's some show from South Korea about female samurai warriors. and I texted her the picture. I was like, "This is the one you're talking about?" No. So
that's a Rob show.
That is a Rob show, is what she said. So I eventually found out she was referring to The Hunting Wives.
Mm-hmm.
So he does a post that says, Lindsay and Jody's favorite show. Do you watch this? Yes or no? You know, a little poll, get people involved. I got 80 messages, and I'm not being dramatic. They're all like, "Yeah, girl, this is what you're into. It's softcore.
Mm-hmm.
You like, don't watch this around your kid." Like, first of all, let me just clarify something. I am 20 minutes into the first episode. I like where it's going because I like the people in it. I don't really know what it's about, and I'm getting all these and I'm like so confused. People are like, "That's you're nasty. You're like you're gross." I'm like, "What?"
Well, and then when I saw that yesterday, I said, "Whoa, wait a minute." I said that Jody watched some of it and then determined that it was too nasty and she's not going to watch it anymore. She can't watch any more of it. She just thought it was cool to see our little town featured in the show.
Yeah. So now people think I'm just like a smut mouth. I don't know.
You should have seen. There was probably over 100 comments on the post on Facebook, and many women love it. But I did mention, like, they say it's pretty raunchy.
I haven't gotten to any of that yet. So do I watch it? Do I not? I'm getting mixed reviews.
Yeah. Well, Jody said that she can't watch any more of it. She doesn't like it.
Then I'm not gonna be. But
I am glad though that someone felt the need to tell you that you shouldn't watch it in front of your kids.
Thank you. I was like, okay, well, obviously, if it started doing all that, I would turn it off, or if my kids were running around or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's same sex relationships.
She said it's all the relations,
but
a lot of it is lesbian relations.
Okay, so anyway, people think that I love this show, so thanks, Riggins.
You and Jody are filthy, filthy girls.
TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Get the latest extra funny episode at tjriggins.com, all major podcast platforms, and on YouTube. Thank you for joining us.
In 3, 2, 1.
This is TJ and Riggins. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
You know, our little friend Alexis, our little coworker Alexis, she and I used to always get into arguments because she was really, really into those crystals. And she thought that they could tell her fortune and they could bring her good luck and you know, stuff from the universe and all that. And I always said, there's no way a rock can do any of those things. And she would get mad and whatnot. But we have a clip from the social medias of a young lady who has a question about the crystals because she's had a little experience with them. Listen.
Hey, is there a successful person out there that credits their achievements to crystals? Like, I've never heard an acceptance speech. It's like, thank you to my rose quartz hermaphrodite. It's always just a single woman in a basement unit charging her crystals to the moon, talking about all the abundance it's going to bring her. I'm only asking because I bought a crystal. I bought a yoni egg, which is a crystal you stick up your and it was expensive. It was $50 for the crystal, plus a $250 visit to urgent care. So that's $300 I'm out right now. I'm just wondering when this luck is finally going to kick in.
I can't even laugh about that. She is.
I think she's being facetious.
You think?
Yeah.
You don't think she really put it?
No, I don't think so. I think some people do. If it says do it, if the lady in the souvenir shop tells them to do it, I bet they would. But
I think she did.
You do?
How'd she know it was $250 to get it out?
I guess she's just, maybe we should call and check her facts, fact check her, call the urgent care when they open today and ask them how much it would take to remove a crystal from someone's body.
Yeah, I should ask.
What's the going rate of that?
Well, excuse me, man. What's the going rate for?
I don't know where y'all stand with HIPAA violations, but how much would that run me if I had to get something removed?
If a friend of mine had to have something removed.
Yeah.
God. When my mom worked in the ER, she said that was the most common thing she had to deal with. Isn't that crazy? I mean, not just crystals, but
anything, foreign objects.
Anything.
Yeah.
The most common thing per day. Like that many people are weirdos.
Whoa. And how many people said it was an accident? I sat on the crystal.
Pretty much everybody.
My husband left it on my chair, and I just
yeah.
That's the funniest part to me about all those stories is like how they explain it away or try to explain it away.
The one that's my favorite is he was trying to make a fruit salad. It was a mango. She tells that story, and I'm just like, people are wild, man.
Okay, so don't believe that crystals are going to tell your fortune or give you good fortune, and don't listen to the lady at the souvenir shop that sold it to you. That tells you to put it anywhere in your body. That's the lesson for today.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God. I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. It's now easier than ever at the homepage. TJRiggins.com. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
People ask me all the time, what do you love about R. Gregory Jewelers? Well, I'm going to tell you, R. Gregory Jewelers in downtown Statesville is a family-run company. So they find you the best deals at the best prices with the friendliest service. You're not in an awkward situation where someone's like a pushy sales associate. They don't do any of that. And they really want to help you find the diamond or the jewelry or the watch of your dreams. So check out R. Gregory Jewelers in downtown Statesville today. R. Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
The TJ and Riggins Show stream is sponsored by R. Gregory Jewelers in Statesville, North Carolina. They're family owned and operated, and they speak diamond. Find something beautiful at tjriggins.com/diamond.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Britney Spears' iconic Mercedes convertible that she was driving around the streets of LA during her meltdown in 2007/2008 is going up for auction. So if you want the most photographed vehicle, maybe of all time, you have your opportunity to get that. If you don't remember, back in 2007, Britney Spears was going through a lot. She was being chased by the paparazzi. She was breaking up with her husband and
shaving her head.
Shaved her head. So everybody remembers those videos of her just like running red lights and getting in hit and runs with her dog in her lap. And yeah, so that black Mercedes convertible is going up for auction. Who's the buyer for that? Who wants that? An ultimate Britney Spears fan?
I think just a memorabilia collector. Somebody that can say that was Britney Spears' car.
Yeah.
And it's famous. The car is famous. But my favorite video of her meltdown year was when she was whomping the side of that car with an umbrella.
Classic video.
Yeah. That was the same night she shaved her head, and she left that salon or that barbershop and went out with the umbrella and just went wham right into the side of the car.
I remember reading her
It's bad.
statement on that saying she had such terrible hair extensions and they couldn't get them out, so she just shaved her head. And I'm thinking, girl, you got the money for the good hair extensions. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
That's what Lindsay took away from all of it, is the hair extension conversation. I love it. So you have your opportunity to get that car. There's a new trend for men. I don't know if, Lindsay, you may have seen this, but those Birkin bags that women love, the very expensive handbag, are now being carried by men and not gay men. Straight guys, they say, more and more are going into, what is the
Hermes.
Is that a Chanel bag? Hermes. They're straight guys are going in there to buy these, $30,000 bags and carrying them. Do you believe that?
No.
Same.
I don't believe that they're straight. No.
Oh, you don't believe they're straight. One guy said he's 33. He said it complements my outfits, and it's honestly just a really practical bag to carry to work. It's not
practical either. It's heavy.
Yeah. His wife also has one. She's his same age, but so, even they're getting into the couples game. So each, the man and the woman both have the Birkin bag. I don't know why you're laughing.
I walked in with a Birkin bag, with any bag.
Yeah.
It's over. Probably.
It's over.
Yeah. It should never be possible for a man to be the victim of a purse snatching crime.
Never.
Wise words, TJ. Wise words. And then Panera Bread in the news. They're going through a series of layoffs. They had a sales call earlier this week, and they say sales are down 5% year over year. So other sandwich chains are thriving, including Jersey Mike's. They're up 7%, but Panera's down 5%. And I've heard a lot of conversation online. It seems like Panera just fell off in a lot of customers' eyes. So I like Panera. I think it's very good, but I guess not as many people are going there.
Maybe it's the soup that's turning people off. Yeah.
The soup?
Is it bad?
It's too hot for soup.
It's too hot for soup. That's a good point.
I didn't think about that. It's expensive.
It is also pretty expensive and kind of bougie, I think.
Well, when they started putting broccoli in the kids' mac and cheese, that did it for me.
Ew.
Yeah.
I agree with you. That's an awful idea. Gen Z hates millennials once again.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Where are these huge discounts on great products? The deals page at tjriggins.com.
Check it out.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yeah.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
They say millennials are obsessed with 90s culture, and the people saying that are Gen Zers. And I think it's probably true. I think every generation is obsessed with whatever their childhood years. TJ, do you agree that millennials are more obsessed with the 90s than Gen X is with the 80s?
Yeah, I do, because my Generation X, we talk about how the 80s was, they were great, and, the country was thriving and everything was cool and all that. But we don't try to relive it every day. Millennials try to do the same things they did in the 90s when they were children. And you can't have a society that way. You can look back on it fondly, but to continue to try to live like you're a child, you can't have a thriving society or a society at all. Really.
Like the adults that we talk about, right? Yeah.
They say in new home builds, especially when millennials are the buyers, they're trying to bring back the tradition, the 90s tradition of having a television in the kitchen. More and more millennials are saying, I want it like my house in the 90s, where we had a TV right there in the corner, like under the cabinets. Remember that? Like growing up, a lot of people had TVs in their kitchen right there on the counter. and now you just don't see it. But the home builders are saying more and more millennials make a point to say, we want a TV.
I mean, that's not such a bad thing, though. I mean, it was innovative. I mean, put the TV in the kitchen when you're cooking. You can watch a show. I mean,
yeah, we're now living in that place where they're like, no TVs in the bedroom, no TVs anywhere, less TVs. So I think, it's sort of, going back to that. It's like,
yeah,
get more TVs.
get more. The more screens, the better for me. I mean,
and my wife's sister and her husband, they have a huge TV mounted on the wall in front of when they're in the bathtub, they can watch TV because both of them take baths.
Sure. Well, now
my big masculine prison guard, sniper, former professional bull rider, brother-in-law lounges in the tub for a couple of hours at a time, watching movies and stuff.
With bubbles, right? Bubble bath.
Yeah.
Classic.
The picture of a sniper taking a bubble bath,
or
is
like
just
a prison
weird.
warden or prison guard or whatever. Oh my God.
Yeah. He's on the SORT team, basically the riot squad of the prison.
Yeah.
If he's taking the bath and she also takes bath, how do they navigate sort of like, does one person go, I want to take my bath first? Like, how do they figure that out?
I don't know if they have a schedule or anything, but it's, I guess, first come, first serve.
You snooze, you lose.
Right. But I don't think she wants it nearly as long as he does. Like, she can get in and get out.
Really?
Well, maybe he's sore from work. I mean, I get it. Look what he does for a living. He just wants to relax.
Yeah.
Give the man a bubble bath.
I guess it does cause for aching muscles whenever you're going upside that head on them prisoners, on them inmates.
That's it.
Yeah, it's like, it's such a masculine activity that at the end of the day, he needs to become his, relax. Gilmore Girls, take a bubble bath, like all those feminine things. He'll just get it all out at one time.
I
That's
love
funny. Well, good for him. Well, listen, put the TV in your kitchen. Don't worry about the opinions of others because they're always going to be around. Do what you want to do.
Who cares?
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
I don't know if I've ever talked about how obsessed I am with Lily and Grace. I could live in this store. They have everything from bedding, rugs, pillows, gifts, vases, dishes, you name it. Not only that, Robin, the owner, will come to your house and help you design anything you want. She'll help you design your whole house if you just want some rugs, pillows. It's amazing. I was just mentioning the other day I needed a new foyer entry lighting, and she was like, I can get you that, girl. They do everything. It's phenomenal. Check out Lily and Grace in Langtree today.
Hey, TJ and Riggins TV is sponsored by Cozy Earth. I'm their number one influencer, So go to Cozy Earth by hitting up tjriggins.com/deals and then use the promo code TJ to get 41% off.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
So, Riggins is just having a big laugh about being hurtful.
I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. It's terrible. I'm sorry.
So a second ago, Riggins goes, "Are you chewing gum?" And I said, "Yeah, I have to. Some of this new medicine they've got me on is making me have dry mouth." And he just started laughing.
Oh, I don't know. It's just, I know you got a lot going on. You're working 2 jobs. You're moving stuff around. You got appointments all day. You're at max capacity, I feel like.
Yeah.
Just in everyday life right now. And I'm sure that'll go down eventually. You just got so much going on. And the fact that on top of all this stuff that's happening in your life, it's like, by the way, also your mouth is going to be very, very dry.
Yeah.
One more thing.
And my thing is he talks for a living. This is your livelihood.
Yeah. No big deal. This won't affect your work.
Yeah.
But you have drive. And on the other show, it's mainly just my talking, alone.
Right.
not having a conversation with other people. So I can feel when my mouth starts to dry out and my lip starts sticking to my top teeth.
Yeah.
And it's
You're
like,
like-
oh God, all right, now I got to talk for 5 more minutes before I can, I'm sucking down water. Like you remember when they made fun of Marco Rubio for killing that water when he was doing the response to the presidential address,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
and he was sucking down that water.
Yeah.
That's what I look like when I'm doing that other show.
Yeah.
But you also can't have like a candy or anything like a Jolly Rancher because
No.
that's probably not on your diet. So what
Yeah.
do you have to chew a specific kind of gum?
Well, I'm breaking the rules of the diet on this because it says be careful with sugar-free gum. I don't know what that means. So maybe it's hidden sugar in there or something.
Yeah.
But I just, I have to have it. So if I'm on a diet that doesn't allow you to have a piece of gum,
Yeah.
then it's going to be too difficult for me to do. But
Well, that's what I was going to say. It's gum. It's not like you're,
Mhm. But evidently
swallowing it.
it's got something in it because this place is so thorough about all of that stuff.
Dang.
I'd say it's not the gum that's making me fat. I promise you. Let me have the gum.
Yeah. Yeah. Could be the Taco Bell, but it's
Mhm.
gum.
Yeah, it's all of the cheesy gordita crunches that I ate that gave me the bad breath that I need the gum. But there was a story of a person who was like I am. They were at a monster, not this part of it. They were at a big monster truck show, and it was at an outdoor thing, kind of like a dirt track, a local dirt track. And one of the monster trucks did a huge jump, and when it landed, one of the tires came off, and it rolled and bounced over the wall into the parking lot, and the parking lot was full. But that tire landed squarely on top of like a Honda Civic or something like that, and just crushed it.
Oh my God.
None of the other cars was affected. The cars that were parked right beside it didn't get a scratch. It's just my car would have been the one sitting there that got smashed.
That's it. It would have just been your car, and
Yeah.
no one was in it, right? So it was just the car. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
those people essentially watched the tire leave the arena and then went to go out to see if it was their car, and they said, "Oh God, it was our car."
Oh,
Good luck to you.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Watch the TJ and Riggins Show with new Carolina-specific content, deals, and more. Available to check out every weekday. Add it to your phone's home screen today. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Okay, we have a new Gen Z term. The Gen Z and the lower part of the millennials will they can't just do something and have it be, something that's gone on forever. They have to have some sort of a scientific sounding, politically correct, bubble wrap, woke kind of term that describes it. And it makes it seem like it's more important than it actually is. And so today we have a young lady who's walking with her earbuds on the sidewalk. And it appears as if she's getting some exercise. But we know good and well that she just put on her workout clothes, went outside, and pretended to be doing exercise so she could make this video and be walking while she did it. Because that's a technique that the Gen Z uses for making their videos. It's cinematography,
Yeah.
Okay. Here it is. The term today that we are all learning is sleep supportive. Sleep supportive. So listen to her little lesson here, and now you're going to say that you learned something new.
Do you come from a sleep supportive family or a non-sleep supportive family? Like, I come from a sleep supportive family where if I sleep until noon, I'll text my mom and she'll be like, sounds like you really needed it. But I know for a fact that there's families out there that would be like, get your up and work. Or if like you slept until 10 a.m. on a Saturday, if you were at home, it'd be like a big problemo.
Big problemo.
They say problemo again?
Blamo. And of course, she has to be a smut mouth. That's always edgy on these videos and all. But why is there not already an AI voice that could just take the place of all young women on social media and all? Because every one of them speaks exactly alike.
They do.
The same tone, the same inflection, the same upspeak on the no problema or sleep supportive. Some families are sleep supportive and some families are not sleep supportive.
It's like nasally kind of.
Mhm. Yeah.
Can't stand it.
And they do it on purpose. It's a character choice that they do.
You think?
Yeah. Because nobody really speaks that way unless you're trying. So I think all the young women who speak that way are doing it because it's a trend and fashionable. The same as wanting to go out and buy the latest the latest shoes or hat.
Yeah. It's like when Paris Hilton started to talk like she talked. I can't remember,
Mhm.
but it was awful. Remember?
Yeah.
And people started talking like her. So this is kind of like that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And it's even the Southern girls will do it. And that's how you know that it's really fake
Oh,
and that it's a choice that they're trying to do. It's when you hear no other accent in this voice and tone.
we've got to put a stop to it.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be on somebody's campaign list.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lindsay never learned that lesson to speak like that because she's like, I just ate a Slim Jim. Like, "Yeah, good for you."
Spicy ones.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Hey, it's TJ, the number one influencer for Cozy Earth. And, they're having a big thing going on now with summer deals up to 55% off. They say they made too much stuff. Other people say it's overstocked, but Cozy Earth's a little too classy to say that. That's right. So you still get that big 41% discount when you go to tjriggins.com/deals and then use the code TJ at checkout. Cozy Earth is fantastic. Check them out today and save.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
The new trailer for the upcoming Avatar movie, the third Avatar movie, has reached 60 million views on the internet since it was posted about, 48 hours ago or so. People really excited about the third Avatar movie.
Oh my God. My little friend Jenny and I are going to be there when the doors open.
You a damn lie. You a damn. Have you even seen one?
Lord, no.
Same.
Not only have you neither of you seen one, I don't know anybody that has watched both Avatars, even though they are the most successful, highest grossing movies of all time. The first Avatar is number 1, and I think the second one is number 3.
Well, didn't Rob watch them both?
He did.
I'm sure he did. But I don't know anybody. I've never heard people talk about it just in like random conversation, like, oh, we saw the new Avatar. But I mean, they are so far ahead of any other. Titanic, like, far surpasses that. It baffles me how many people are going to see these movies and not talking about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the thing. Maybe when you go see it, it tells you something about not talking about it.
It's kind of like Fight Club.
Right. If you talk about it, then you're going to get smoked or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe the directors and producers put all their money towards it and act like people are going and they're not.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
I always think that's a conspiracy with Netflix. Every time they have a movie or something they put up, it's like broken the records, the biggest Netflix show ever. It's like every one of them says that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
So there's 5 more of these coming or something. A lot of Avatar news out there today, so you can go check that out if you want. There's a couple in Kansas City, Haley Richardson and Robert Dillon. They are expecting a baby girl. They said they knew exactly what they were going to name their daughter when she arrived. They said they were going to name her Kelsey in honor of one of the Kansas City Chiefs, Travis Kelce. But they said they could ramp it up a little bit. Let's call her Kelsey Taylor, sort of a nod to Travis Kelce's girlfriend, Taylor Swift. So Kelsey Taylor arrived last week, healthy as can be. And now their post about naming their daughter has gone viral. And all the Swifties are coming out in support, saying this is great news.
Oh, I figured they'd be mad because they didn't have Taylor as the first name.
Yeah.
Taylor Kelce.
How dare you?
Where do they live? They live in Kansas City? You said?
They do. Yeah, they are big Kansas City Chiefs fans. So the full name, Kelsey Taylor Grace Dillon. So it's a mouthful.
We got 4 names.
Four names.
Are the parents not married, and that's why it's Grace Dillon?
You know what? I don't believe they're married just based on that.
All right. But if they were Southern, there would probably be a T added to the word Kelsey from a lot of people. They would call her Keltsey.
Keltsey, yeah.
Keltsey.
Keltsey. Yeah.
It's true. So congratulations to them. And little Kate.
Get married, though.
Kelsey. Yeah.
They need to go get married.
Okay. Today is National Father-in-Law Day. National Father-in-Law Day. TJ, you have a pretty good relationship with your father-in-law, don't you?
Yeah. I love that man.
Yeah. And he loves you, right?
Yeah. A lot better than his other son-in-law.
I know you said that.
Oh, I thought that was a joke.
And my mother-in-law especially.
Well, we definitely know that.
Yeah.
And I know the feeling is mutual.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
It's just joshing.
I
had the ultimate millennial moment yesterday. Pretty embarrassing, and I'm going to tell you the story next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Subscribe to all the shows at tjriggins.com and never miss the latest episodes. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. TJ and Riggins. TJ and Riggins. TJ and Riggins. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
I had the ultimate millennial moment yesterday afternoon, and it's pretty embarrassing, and I wondered if I should even talk about it because it's going to make me look like a total idiot and immature, but I decided I am going to share the story with you. But first, I saw some crazy news. Our friends at R. Gregory Jewelers are doing this crazy contest. I think if you spend $750, you're getting entered to win a trip to Vegas or something like that. I saw it on their Instagram. They're always doing stuff like that. It's crazy.
Yeah. You know how many times I've entered to win? A lot. I love Vegas.
They owe you a couple trips.
Yeah.
You can visit them online, rgregorykjewelers.com, or visit them in Statesville, North Carolina. Awesome people. So I don't want to get into the details, but I had to start an LLC, which is a
limited liability corporation.
It's a limited liability corporation. I knew that. I didn't know that. And it's for business reasons. It's just the way I'm setting my life up right now. I need an LLC. But as a millennial, I wasn't taught a lot of the basic fundamentals about finances and things like that. I just kind of learned by experience. My dad wanted me to do my taxes by hand when growing. He was trying to teach me how to do my taxes with a pencil and a pen, pencil and paper. So I just never learned some of these things, and I'm finding out what an LLC is. So I need to open this LLC and open an account, and I'm talking to our business manager, and I say, you know what? I actually know somebody kind of in higher up at Bank of America, and I've got to go into the city to go to this bank to talk to him about it. And he's like, what are you saying? I'm like, well, I know a guy. I can call him. He goes, no, dude, just go to a regular bank. And I went, oh, okay. Well, I don't think I have a bank. He's like, you have a bank. I'm like, yeah, but like a physical bank? Like I got to go to a bank? I haven't been to a bank since I was probably 16 years old. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
I find out, I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll find out where the bank is. So I find out where my bank is, the closest one. And then I go over there and I've got like my little paper and I'm like, oh, look at me being an adult. I've got like papers and stuff. I've got like business to handle like a real adult. And I'm waiting in line. It's the middle of the day. There's a lot of people in there. I don't know what they're doing, but they're all in there. And I wait my turn. It was probably 35 minutes, 40 minutes. And I get up to the woman. I say, hi, I need to do A, B, and C. And she's like, oh, you can do this online. I was like, oh, no. I'm walking in there like I'm Eric Trump or something, or Don Jr. Like I got major business to handle. And they're like, no, you could just log in with your account and like, it'll take you 2 seconds. You didn't have to wait here for this.
Oh my God. That's
And
so
then you were cussing Adam, weren't you?
Oh, well, actually, I was about to go into the city. I was going to go to the headquarters of Bank of America to handle my little business.
Isn't the guy that you know at Bank of America probably one of the top 3 of the officials in Charlotte that you did a commercial with one time?
Yeah, we're actually kind of like personal friends. Like we've traded personal emails and things like that. I'm like, well, I got this guy's number. He works on like the highest floor of the bank.
I'm sorry, why are you here again?
His assistant would have thrown me out. She'd been like, what are you doing here? Get out. I have actual important business to do.
She's like, we have a strict no hoodie policy on this floor.
It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing.
It's incredible. That's incredible.
Yeah. I still might email him though.
Yeah. Say, I almost came to you to help me set up my LLC.
You'll be like, that's not what I do, Riggins, but
actual things to do. Oh my gosh, it's embarrassing.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
I don't know if I've ever talked about how obsessed I am with Lily and Grace. I could live in this store. They have everything from bedding, rugs, pillows, gifts, vases, dishes, you name it. Not only that, Robin, the owner, will come to your house and help you design anything you want. She'll help you design your whole house if you just want some rugs, pillows. It's amazing. I was just mentioning the other day I needed a new foyer entry lighting, and she was like, I can get you that, girl. They do everything. It's phenomenal. Check out Lily and Grace in Langtree today.
The TJ and Jody's House podcast is sponsored by Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress, but you probably already knew that. Family owned and operated, they are simply the best with multiple locations, beautiful furniture, and luxurious mattresses. Visit them in person or online at tjriggins.com/mattress.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
So I was flipping through the headlines, scrolling through them like this with my thumb, scrolling. I know a lot of people are scrollers with their middle finger. They hold it in one hand and then middle finger swipe up when they're scrolling. I just do it with my thumb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Same.
And I only type with my thumbs.
Yeah.
On the thing. How do I do that? Maybe just one thumb. So let's see. I'm gonna send a thing. How do I do it? Yeah, just one thumb is all I use.
Oh, okay.
Weird. But anyway, I was scrolling the headlines and I saw something about Caltrans under investigation. So I thought, well, what is this? But it was about the California Transportation Department. And they are under investigation because a whistleblower ratted on a bunch of them saying that they had a retirement party for one of the employees. And it was during work time. They were on the clock and there was alcohol and strippers.
Ooh.
And just a crazy wild party on the taxpayers' dime, both, the expenses of the party and the, fact that they were being paid by the taxpayers to be up there drinking and watching strippers in the transportation office. But then the thing was that this whistleblower went on and it didn't read like I could tell whether it was a man or a woman, but the person said that some of the high ups or the highest ups in that department were drinking and got in their cars on the lot and drove out on their way home.
Ooh,
So the
okay.
people at the Department of Transportation drinking and driving.
Drinking and driving.
Yeah.
That part's bad, but you know what? I hate a tattletale. I do.
Yeah.
I mean, the first part was just a party, man.
Mhm.
Now the drinking and driving, that's not cool.
That's not cool.
Yeah. But I mean, how many people, I don't know what kind of DMV office it was or Caltrans off. I guess it was just buses and stuff. So yeah, maybe some of the bus drivers got a couple of drinks before they went out on their shift.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't want that.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
New radio is your new marketing, advertising, and influencing dream option. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. The future of advertising is here. tjriggins.com/explosion.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, don't y'all hate it when something is just a picture of perfection as it is, and then somebody thinks that, so arrogantly they think that they can come along and add something to it to make it better. You know, people do that.
Mm-hmm.
Some woman that hosts a PBS show, Figures, has taken the perfect dessert, as we know, called an ice cream sandwich. And she was showing how you make this Italian dessert. I think it's pronounced affogato. So you take it's an espresso creamy kind of thing. So what she does on the road is that she gets a cup of black coffee and an ice cream sandwich and dips the ice cream sandwich into the black coffee.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm into that.
I'm into it, but it's kind of messing up the ice cream. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's taking the perfect treat, which is the ice cream sandwich that needs no improvement, and then dipping it in coffee just to be like a foreigner.
Yeah.
Just to do things the way foreigners do it, because you think that the way foreigners do stuff is always better than the way Americans do it, especially on that, as my mama would say, that blamed PBS.
PBS.
Mm-hmm.
Is it hot coffee? Because it's going to melt the ice cream. Or is
Yeah,
that
it's
the
hot.
point?
Mm-hmm.
That's the point. Oh.
Yeah, so I'm guessing you just dunk it and then right back out, and
It's just messy. I don't know.
All I'm saying is I've never been eating an ice cream sandwich and thought, you know what, this could use a little bit of coffee flavor.
Yeah.
I never said that. I've only said, oh my God, this is so good. I love this so much.
Same.
Huh.
Yeah. I'd never think, coffee's what I need.
Yeah, I've never eaten an ice cream sandwich and thought, what does this need?
Yeah.
What is it missing?
Because it's a classic. I mean,
Exactly.
yeah.
People just need to get over their arrogance.
It's rude.
Yeah.
You're so rude.
And especially when they want to take an American classic and try to foreign it all up. That's
true.
treasonous.
Yeah.
She ought to go to jail for treason.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Watch the TJ and Riggins Show with new Carolina-specific content, deals, and more. Available to check out every weekday. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
So you've heard me talk about Mandu Charlotte, and now it's your time to go for absolutely free. Mandu Charlotte is an electromuscle stimulation workout. It's only 15 minutes, and it feels like you've been in the gym for hours. You're toner, leaner, stronger. You feel better in your clothes. You look better in your clothes. What's not to love? So check out Mandu Charlotte at tjriggins.com/fitness and get your first session free. Mandu Charlotte.
The TJ and Riggins Show stream is sponsored by R. Gregory Jewelers in Statesville, North Carolina. They're family owned and operated, and they speak diamond. Find something beautiful at tjriggins.com/diamond.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Something really weird is happening on the internet. People are sharing. Are you guys familiar with the Mountain Dew conspiracies?
No.
There's a lot of them out there. So I'll just give you like a couple quick ones. They're saying that Mountain Dew is tied in with the Illuminati somehow. And this is evidenced by them releasing flavors that relate to worldwide calamities. So, for example, Mountain Dew released a flavor called the Star Spangled Splash just before the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapsed in Baltimore, Maryland. Recently.
Mm-hmm.
And Francis Scott Key was the author of the Star Spangled Banner, so they're saying that's a connection. Those blackouts that were, the hacked blackouts were caused by CrowdStrike. They released a flavor called Pitch Black. They're saying that's tied in as well. And now they're releasing a new flavor called Baja Midnight in August. And people are wondering, what calamity is going to follow shortly after that, because they're sure that Mountain Dew has something to do with it.
Could it be that the people who are like, say, the crowd, whatever, hackers?
Yeah.
Could they have gotten information about what Mountain Dew was about to release, and then they formed what they were doing after they found that out?
I guess that's a possibility. They're taking their cues from Mountain Dew. It does seem unlikely, but
how did Mountain Dew make that bridge collapse?
I don't know.
Here's a question. What would it take for Rob to never drink Mountain Dew again?
Oh,
like if this is true, if any of this, what amount of tragedy would it take for him to boycott Mountain Dew?
I think the only way to get Tech D Rob to stop drinking Mountain Dew is if a Mountain Dew actually kills him. And he had passed.
I think that's the correct answer, TJ. That is correct.
As long as he's alive, he's gonna be drinking Mountain Dew.
Yep.
Yeah, because there have been several things that almost killed him, like pizza, like mozzarella sticks. He choked, multiple times, almost to the point of passing out, but he went just right back to eating them.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, but a fabulous question, Lindsay. And then Dairy Queen's Blizzard of the Month next month is the Caramel Craze Blizzard. It includes Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, chocolate shavings, and salted caramel truffles. It's all over TikTok. Influencers getting previews of this new Blizzard of the Month that's available in August. So that sounds pretty good. Peanut butter cups, salted caramel truffles, chocolate shavings. I'm into that.
Sure.
What's not?
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Where are these huge discounts on great products? The deals page at tjriggins.com.
Check it out.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yeah.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
There's a new term on the internet that I think TJ is going to love, and I'll get to that in just a second. But if you were looking forward to a live edition of Lindsay Look tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, I'm very sorry. It is going to be postponed until Lindsay returns from her beach vacation.
Mm-hmm.
So I know a lot of people are excited to see that every week.
Right. And she's the only person that I know that will return from a quote unquote beach vacation with bandages on her face.
Yes. It is correct.
She's gonna look great though.
Yeah, she's at Nip Tuck Beach.
Yeah. I wish. Sounds fantastic.
It's just a really bad sunburn, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay.
I didn't get any work to it's fine.
There's a new term that I think TJ is going to love because do you agree that mansplaining is a thing? Will you even acknowledge that it's real?
No.
You won't?
No. Not in the I think there are some men who are smart alecks and know-it-alls and all of that. There always have been. And they do overly explain things, but they do it to most people, not just women. And there are also women who do that. So it's not a man thing. It's not a chauvinist thing, a misogyny thing. No, I don't believe in that.
Well, there's a guy that gets accused of mansplaining all the time. And he said, I've really had it. I'm just trying to be clear. And I don't do it in a condescending way. But what he offers to the world, he said, if you have mansplaining, then I want to say women do the same thing. We just call it she laboring. Like
belaboring.
Like belaboring the point, but it's she laboring. Like when a woman tells a story with way too many details and insignificant, pieces of information in a story. So I thought that might be a good counter to the mansplaining thing.
Yeah, I completely agree with that one, believe it or not.
And you don't agree with the other?
No, I said the other happens, but it's not as widespread and it's not as, it's not a part of misogyny like the feminists have made it out to be. See, when I say feminists, Lindsay, I'm not talking about just women who want to stand up for equality. I'm talking about the ones that are more radical and everything. The feminist movement started in the 60s, actually.
Oh, I thought we were getting a history. That's okay. I'm sorry.
I was just mansplaining to you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Got it.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, never know.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey guys, I'm not one to sit here and brag about myself. If anything, it's the opposite. But let me tell you how many compliments I've been getting since I've used Love Into Skincare. Their Precious Potion Moisturizer. Ooh, it is so luxurious on your skin. Check it out at tjriggins.com/deals. Code TJ for 21% off.
Hey, it's TJ. My wife Jody and I would never even think of buying or selling a house without using the Temple Team. We've used the Temple Team at Keller Williams Realty for years, and you should too. They are experts, and you are going to love them. Just go to tjriggins.com/Temple Team.